Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here one more time with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. My website is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your lead Scentsy consultant. So today, the last video that I'm filming on this Monday morning, I have my what I have been warming for the week. Now, if you are looking for an in-depth review on all of the 10 new release bars, that is a separate video. My little bunny right there, you can see him with my stack of bars and a plant in the new release thumbnail that should be a couple back from this video. But the ones that are new release where I felt like I didn't get the best understanding of them and I wanted to go back and melt them a second or third time if I had enough samples left, I have those here on the table, plus just all the rest of what I've been getting through. So the very first bar I wanted to talk to you about today is the scent of the month, which I got a few days ago, and I like it very much. This is going to be our strawberry lemon cake, available March the 1st. And this is, to me, a really lovely, creamy strawberry bakery. I'm getting decent performance out of it. The only thing that's not really in here a lot is the lemon, but I put it into my Happy Easter warmer, I put it in my rock quarry, I put it in a couple of others that are in the house, and let it go, some of them for 24 hours, and then the Happy Easter, because it's an element warmer and I forget that it's on because there's no light, that's been going for 48 hours, and I'm still getting sweet, creamy strawberry out of it. There is a cake note that's more discernible at the beginning of the melt. You get just a tiny bit of brightness from the lemon. I think if you really want lemon, you might have to add about maybe a half a cube of Squeeze the Day to a couple cubes of this, or maybe do an alternate warmer melt with something lemon like your coconut lemon chiffon, or maybe even lemon drizzle cake, but that one is really bossy. So this particular bar is kind of an A- for me. I wish it had just a little bit more lemon, but I like it a lot and I'm looking forward to melting it all spring long. Good medium throw too. So then here's what I was melting on Valentine's Day. I wanted lots and lots of the beautiful pink haze. This is the bar that I just love for Valentine's. And this is a classic that we have had in Bring Back My Bars. I think the latest one was last summer, where it's got marshmallow fondant and pink berries and just a really nice sweet sugariness, a little bit of apricot that is very classic Scentsy. Then another bar that I was melting on the same day was French Kiss, and this is so good. So this one is coconut pulp and fig and beautiful caramel. Oh, you guys, this is a great bar. So those two were fantastic together. And then somewhere in the house, might have been in a separate room, I threw in some Pink Sunshine a couple times this week because this is in our Valentine's collection right now. And that trio is still available. I would say if you like Pink Sunshine, maybe put it in your club. I actually did. I put it in, then I took it out, and then I melted it all week. And I'm like, no, I need to put this in again. This is one of the nicest Valentine's bars I've ever smelled from Scentsy. So it's got rose milk, and it's got pear, and it's got plum, and basically it just comes off as a really nice apple with a tiny bit of rose, similar to apple press but more romantic. Fabulous bar. Really enjoyed it. And for being a fruity bar, it lasted a couple days quite nicely. So then another day I was trying to nail down what is it about Mountain Sunset, which was the hardest one for me to review in my warm reviews of the 10 new releases. This bar is difficult to discern, but yet it's really good all at the same time. So this one I believe has bluebell and coconut and amber. And let me grab my catalog here because with the new bars I'm still learning all the scents. What is in this thing? Bluebell, warm woods, coconut, and amber. Yes. And this bar, when you melt it for a while, it starts to smell to me like Summer Holiday. Now, I grabbed my old Summer Holiday. I did not melt this guy this week, but I wanted to sniff the two of these side by side. And even though this is just what I've been warming, so many people were upset about losing Summer Holiday. They are not the same bar, but there is a almost like cousin-like similarity to the two of them, especially the longer you go into the melt on our Mountain Sunset. This one's far more perfumey up front, I will say that, because the bluebell in this does not really kick in until later, and it just stays and stays with the amber at the end of the melt. So this is what I'm going to be definitely getting more bars of because it's very mysterious and intriguing. And what I do remember, I've never had trouble with it, but a lot of people complain that they cannot smell Summer Holiday. So that's kind of what's happening to me with this bar, and just knowing that, and knowing that they had pulled Summer Holiday, I just thought for those of you that are grieving, it's not a replacement, but you might want to know that I am getting similarities between these two. So then next on my list here, I was working on some of the Go-Go Mango collection. So I used up the rest of the Mango Shortcake, which I really like. This is a very nice bar. So if you are sad about not having a lot of really good spring and summer bakery, I think maybe the Mango Shortcake has a little bit more personality than our new strawberry lemon cake, but that one also, both of those, the strawberry lemon and this Mango Shortcake, they are nice bakery scents. Honestly, I'd rather have either of those in our catalog than lemon drizzle cake. But anyway, so pick this up if you haven't. In our Go-Go Mango collection, you can get the whole bundle, or you can just get that bar, or you can throw one of those in your club to try it out. Then I'm trying to get rid of the regular Go-Go Mango because I like it, but I don't love it, and I think I already have a bar of this. So this was in the Florida room, and that one's just a nice, sweet, and kind of a mild mango floral scent, and it's a very classic bar that we've had for a long time. And then I was mixing that with caramel sugar cookie to give it more like a really sweet, almost bakery character to go with the Mango Shortcake. This bar is so pushy. This was, how many years ago? We had this as a brick for the fall winter for our holiday collection. Not my favorite. I almost always have to mix that because it's this cloying caramel cookie kind of a deal. So, speaking of lemon drizzle cake, I'm trying to get through my couple bars of this by mixing it with sugar cookie, and then I really like it because it tones down this little bit of lemon cough syrup that I get from lemon drizzle cake. This is a mix that I really like, so I do enjoy melting that. Then I had a couple days where I was craving fall because it's still February. We had a bunch of snow over the weekend, so I was getting rid of the last couple cubes of vanilla cinnamon maple, which is just a wonderful, warm, rich, comforting scent. I did it in a whole bar of pumpkin cinnamon swirl, which eventually I just gave up and threw in my club for safekeeping. Oh, this is so good, you guys. This is one I'd be so sad if we lost it. So even though I do not have room, I pushed it in over my budget, basically, in my club in the quarterly. And then I had 3 cubes left of Stroopwafel. This is another tongue twister. This is video number 3 today, and I've had so many takes. It's been a crazy morning for my brain. Stroopwafel Delight. Excellent bar in my club. I hope that people have gotten it in some sort of flash sale something. So good. Put that in the Florida room. Nutty, wonderful bakery goodness. And then one day my husband decided to do a bunch of bagged broccoli in a steamer. Oh my gosh. The girls and I came in and said, what died in here? I got out my trusty brick of sweet orange pomander, put it all over the front room, banished the stinky broccoli smell immediately. So good, you guys. So good. So I know most people would reach for something fresh, but I love strong spice, and it was cold, so this one gave me what I needed to cleanse the air. And then I really enjoyed Peace Lily Be With You, so I wanted to go in and do another melt of this after I did my review melting. Oh, guys, this is so nice. Again, watch the other video if you want the in-depth, but this with its vanilla and its lily and its apple is exquisite. I did a couple cubes of grapefruit sunshine maybe the same day that I was trying to clean up the broccoli disaster in the air. So good. So just almost cleaner grapefruit and oranginess. Very, very nice. Okay, nope, we're not quite there yet. I am doing today Daydream Oasis, which is lovely. This is now coming in dish soap. Right now you can get the dish soap. It will be coming in counter clean, all-purpose cleaner, and bathroom cleaner March 1st. This is such a soft, lovely aquatic scent, but it's still warm and soft. Even though it's aquatic, it is one that I have always liked since the very first time I smelled it last year as a new release. And then I used up an entire clam of sweet amber and freesia out of my melting basket, which is just the most soft, romantic scent. It's kind of like Starburst Sky without the bite. It's an older formula of that kind of a concept, and it's one of my favorites. It's really hard to read that on camera, I know. And then, what was I doing in my bedroom and the basement? I only did one wax change in the basement, and that was boho, and it's still going. This is a really nice berry, clove, winter apple soft smell. This was in a BB&B a couple years ago. Really nice. This might have been my last bar. I really enjoyed it. It lingered well in the basement. And then in my bedroom, and also in the Florida room, I did an extra melt of Sugar Blossom because I liked it so much more than I thought that I would. It's sweet and springy, kind of like a tulip. Now that I'm smelling it again and again, trying to figure out what it is that I like about this bar, it's really good. So as long as you don't think it's going to smell like a cupcake, you might want to try this and add it to your sort of floral body care sweet roster of bars. Very nice. Then I did a couple cubes of green tea smoothie in my bedroom. I like this. The longer that I keep it, though, the more I get that matcha note that some people were saying was too much. I like it, but I pulled it from my club. I have a couple bars left. I will enjoy it. It's sweet, it's grassy, it's nice. And then my very last but not least for today is the Mix It collection. I was using some spun sugar and vanilla. I think the same day as everything else, or a couple days, or right around Valentine's. I really like this bar. It smells like beautiful caramelized cotton candy. And that is pretty much everything I was getting through. This is a little bit shorter because I was doing in the middle of the week an intense version of, what's my scent for the moment, so that I could do the new release reviews separately. So in a couple weeks, I should have a nice overflowing basket of all sorts of regular things because I won't be in a rush to melt any of that stuff. So let me know what you guys are melting. And this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Have a great day. Bye-bye.